Thomas Lyons, Reps on TV. We're here at the O2 Indigo in London for season 5 of The Ultimate Boxer. Here with trainer Dave Coldwell. Firstly, Dave, how you doing?
Right?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Do you know what? It's been a good night. Another good night. It's been great. I enjoyed it.
I mean, this concept, you know, it's really grasped the boxing world. You know, not even the hard.
It's fun fighting. That's what it is. Maybe not fun for those guys in there, but it's fun for us that are watching.
It's quite a brutal kind of concept, you know. Yes. 3 3-minute rounds, 3 legs to it. You know, win, move on to the semis. Reaction to Stephen Donnelly's win tonight?
I thought just that edge in quality and just physicality was a lot bigger, you know. But just the edge in quality from the pedigree of the amateur that is, you know, the guys that he's fought in the amateurs. Forget about, you know, it's not just about being an Olympian. It's about who have you fought that's enabled you to get to the Olympics. He's fought some really good fighters, quality fighters, seen every sort of style going. So then when you go in against a guy that's not got any sort of experience like that at all, then you can tend to see a difference in there. Just case in point was the finishing where he was mixing up between the head and body together at the same time. He didn't know where the shots were coming from. You know, that made such a big impact on him, and how the fight came to such a quick end. Yeah,
and you know, there is like a lot of mixture in the fighters. You know, you've got someone like Stephen Donnelly who's got an outstanding amateur pedigree. You've got guys that have kind of plied their trade on the York Hall scene with their apprenticeship stage. So it's good to kind of see, you know, styles.
I just thought that because of Donnelly's amateur pedigree, it's used to them short rounds, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 5 rounds. But he's done a lot of 3 rounds in his career. They're used to that. They understand that. Whereas you've got pros in there, whether they're boxing at airtight level or what, they're not boxing 3 rounds. Do you know what I mean? So they've got to get used to that. And a lot, you know, somebody like Donnelly again, he'll have been used to fighting maybe twice a night. Sometimes 3 times a night, but twice a night. You know, I know Amir was saying he boxed twice a night a couple of times. You know, you get that quite a lot in the amateurs. So they just got memory bank to go fall back on with that, and you know, that can make a difference as well.
And especially, like, you know, as professionals going through 6, 8, 10-week rigorous training camps, what adjustments do you think these guys had to make tonight to conform to that style?
It's more about focusing on what they're doing and what they're capable of doing, because you've got to prepare for everybody, but you know, you've got to see you later, mate. Nice one. Take care. See you later. You've got to prepare for every style that's in there. But that means that you just take care of your own stuff, and then you can adapt on the night, or when you know when the draw is, you know what half of the draw is. That gives you a couple of weeks, or you know. But there's a lot more to it on this. 3 fights in one night. It's a big ask. You know, the legs start feeling heavy, and you know, and then next thing you start getting some good body shots on you. It makes you feel dead. You know?
It definitely saps your energy, especially the heat inside as well, the atmosphere. Last night, Jordan Gill back to winning ways. You know, how was it in Florence?
That was good. I'm shattered, man. I'm shattered. I've got a flight straight to Gatwick. Come straight from Gatwick to here, and I had to get changed quick and get off. So get on screen. He was brilliant. He boxed fantastic, and it was. America did him the world of good. It made him realise how good he is. So yeah, I'm really happy with how he performed, and he's back now. And now, you know, we'll be back out again November, maybe December.
Are you impressed with the maturity that Jordan's shown? You know, having taken that defeat, probably a bit too kind of early on in his development. But do you feel that was the kind of step up he needed to show his?
The fight itself, forget. A lot of people too hung up on defeats and records. Right. The fight itself gave me everything that I expected in that fight, apart from result. And there are reasons behind that, and there are legitimate reasons. But ultimately, he got beat. He made the wrong choices on the night, and he got beat against a good fighter. But what he had to experience in that fight will only make him a better fighter. Because now he's experienced that sort of stuff. When it happens again in a fight, he understands what's happening, and he understands how to deal with it. When something happens to you for the first time, you haven't had that experience. You've got nothing to recall. You've got nothing to learn from and go again. The thing about experiences, you can't get it without going through it. And you know, it's done him the world of good. If you don't worry about a defeat on your record, you know, there are plenty of champions out there that have lost. Plenty of champions out there that have lost early on, really early on, and then that have lost, after having quite a few fights, and they've lost, they've come back and end up being champion again. It's all about how you handle it. If you learn from it, and if you come back, and Jordan's learned from it, and he's showing the maturity mentally to understand that's all part of the process.
And a final one from you, Dave. Next weekend in LA, got Spence-Porter for unification. How do you see that fight going?
I'm excited about that fight, and I'm excited that I'm actually working for Sky. So it's a fight that I've been staying up watching for it anyway. But yeah, that's a good fight. Porter, I would say Spencer's going to win the fight. That's how I think. But Porter is always going to give you an hard fight, and he can win that fight. He can win that fight. He takes Spence out of his rhythm. He once he gets fighters out of his rhythm, and he's very strong and bullish, and he's quite unpredictable, closes the range down. It's a good fight. It's a very good fight. I just think Spence is the man. Yeah,
Dave Coldwell, thanks very much for giving us some time. Thomas Lyons, Raps on TV. Cheers, we're here. O2 in Indigo in London, and we're out. Top man. Thank you.
Man.